MindChamps began as a calling to make a difference, to create an approach to education in tune with the demands of a rapidly changing world. It was a vision brought to life by a man who, from an early age, had to call a foreign land his home and face the daily ritual of being labelled an outsider.
On my very first day at school in Australia, I couldn't speak a word of English. The teacher asked me, "What is your name?" And because I didn't understand what she was saying, I just sat there and froze. Until a young girl turned to me and said in my language, "The teacher's asking you what's your name, stupid."
Despite this, he grew up knowing who he was, learning to focus not on what he couldn't do, but on what he could, on how he could make the difference.
When we heard on the radio that they were auditioning for a starring role in a mainstream drama series in Australia, my sister said to me, as a joke, "Starring role in a new movie, why not you?" Even though she was just joking, and she really didn't mean it, that night when I went to sleep, I thought to myself, yeah, good question. Why not me?
As renowned neuroscientist Professor Alan Snyder once shared, in the best of times, David's champion mindset has been a valuable commodity. But in the worst of times, it has been an absolute necessity for his success. Even when there were those who didn't believe, he believed and went on to achieve what others deemed impossible, reaching milestone after milestone. But ultimately, he needed to share the calling his father had once given him, and this was the genesis of MindChamps.
When we made it to Australia, my father said, "For every one of us that made it, someone died. This is our rebirth." He then said, "Because we love you so much, we can give you many things in life. But there's only one thing that we can give you that no one can ever take away from you. And that is the right education."
David's compelling vision for MindChamps and his unique synthesis of the four domains of education, psychology, neuroscience and theatre brought together a team of global experts who brought with them decades of diverse experience and created an education breakthrough, the MindChamps way. Despite its remarkable success, MindChamps has never failed to look back to its origins, giving scholarships and assistance to support children and families throughout the region.
Let me conclude by thanking MindChamps Preschool and Mindspace for not just operating in the community, but thinking about the community that you operate in.
Apart from its many achievements, MindChamps holds the #1 position amongst all the premium range preschools in the highly competitive Singapore market and is the only early learning organisation to make history by achieving patent status in 3 major territories: the United States of America, the United Kingdom and Australia for its breakthrough education methodology. And in by doing so, has been hailed as a global education movement of the 21st century by New York Times and Wall Street Journal #1 best-selling author Dr. Joseph A. Michelli.
While companies featured in my prior books, Mercedes-Benz, Ritz-Carlton, Starbucks, demonstrate impressive brand power, none of them have been in a position to fundamentally shape society on par with MindChamps.